With the weather getting colder, one of the main things you want is your battery to have the optimal charge to it. And to do so, I use a multitude of different batteries on all of my different vehicles. So today I want to kind of talk about batteries. You can go out and you can spend $80 on one that's maybe the battery. You can go all the way down and buy one from Harbor Freight for about, I think they're $5.99. So what's the difference? What do I have in front of me? Let's take a look. So what's the difference between a battery maintainer that costs $5.99 and one that costs $80? Well, quality and versatility. The one that you're getting for $5.99 won't have as sophisticated of electronics in it, and they're probably going to give you 2 clamps and that's all you get. The one that costs $80 has a slew of electronics in it to maintain that battery, monitor the voltage and the amperage that is going into it, and to maintain that battery. Plus it gives you versatility. You're going to get clamps, you'll probably get one that's a direct connect to your battery, and you'll also get one for the cigarette lighter adapter. Now for my cars, I've kind of gone middle of the road. I don't want to spend the $5.99 because I don't trust it, and I don't want to spend the $80 on one because that can add up quickly. So the 3 that I have in front of you right now are kind of in the middle of the road. The Stanley came in at $20, the Black & Decker came in at $20, and the Schumacher was about $26. So what's the difference between all of them? Well, there are some differences. This one is a 2 amp, this one is a 2 amp, the Black & Decker is only a 1.5 amp. What does that mean? How fast it's actually going to charge it, and then how easy it will be to maintain your battery. The 2 amps do charge a little bit quicker. The 1.5 does a good job, but it takes a little longer. So in that aspect, this one was my least favorite. Now, what else is there? You want to know what comes with your tender. So this one comes with the clamps to actually hook on to a battery. It comes with the cigarette lighter adapter, so you can put it into a cigarette lighter and charge that way, or you can actually hardwire this to the battery and just use it as a connection that stays fitted to it. The Black & Decker comes with all 3 of those as well, and the Schumacher only comes with the actual hard mount that you can put to the battery and the alligator clips that you can hook onto the battery as well. So no cigarette lighter adapter with the Schumacher. A big negative because they used to come with it, and over the evolutions of these, they have done away with that, and I really wish that they would go back to it. Let's talk about what type of battery do you have to maintain. Is it a 6-volt or is it a 12-volt? Now, not many cars have 6-volt batteries. In fact, the only car that I have is the 1930 Model A, which does have a 6-volt battery, so that needs to be taken into consideration. Motorcycles, some of those still have 6-volt batteries. So, if you have a 6-volt battery, you can go with the Black & Decker or you can go with the Schumacher. The Black & Decker actually has a switch on it that you can choose between 6-volt or 12-volt. The Schumacher is smart enough that whatever you plug it to, it's automatically going to maintain it to the correct level. The Stanley, 12-volt. So, if you have a 12-volt battery, you're good with all 3. If you have a 6-volt, you want to stay with the Black & Decker or the Schumacher. The last thing that I look at is how do I mount it? Where do I put it? Does it just sit on the floor? Does it float around? Well, the Stanley probably wins hands down when it comes to that. On the back of the Stanley, it has a nice little clip so you could hang it on something. It also has a magnet, so you can actually stick it to something metal that's either inside the fender wall, on a hood, or just wherever there's metal, you can stick it. Makes it really versatile, makes it really nice for getting it out of the way when you're using it. Black & Decker has none of that. It is a unit, it sits there, you put it somewhere, which is okay, but it doesn't make it as nice and tidy. The Schumacher has a nice little hang hook on it, which makes it really great. As soon as you pop the hood, hook that to your hood latch, it hangs, it kind of shows you where everything is. You don't have chargers on the ground, kind of like you do the Black & Decker. Okay. So at the end of the day, which one do you choose? If you're going for value, you've got to go with the Stanley. It comes with all of the accessories. It's got a hook and it's got a magnet. It does everything except 6-volt, but most people won't even notice that. So Stanley, good deal right there. If I was going to go with one that I just feel comfortable with and I've used for a long time, it's the Schumacher. The name has been around for a while. The brand has been around. It's actually on, I think it's 4th or 5th iteration of this tender, and I've had them all. So I feel really comfortable with it. At the end of the day, Black & Decker just didn't do it. I didn't feel great about it. It didn't have enough features. I just think they need a little bit more time with R&D. We can make this a much better product. Please give me a call. I'll help you out. I know that you were looking for that. Finally, somebody that will help you with things, right? I know I've been here this whole time. Hopefully you have liked this video, and maybe I've even helped you select for you. With the colder weather, you want to make sure that when you get in your car, it starts on the first time. So hit the like button below, make sure you subscribe, share this video if you've enjoyed anything or this can help someone that you know. We'll catch you next time.